Hi, my name is Thomas Kador. I'm Associate Professor at University College London, and I'm the author of Object-Based Learning, Exploring Museums and Collections in Education. The book draws on over 2 decades of research and teaching experience with objects, collections, and material culture. But first and foremost, it was inspired by my students here at UCL who have taken my Object Lessons module over the past decade. Given the strong interdisciplinary nature of object-based learning, there has never been one single source that I could point them to. And for a long time I've been thinking, wouldn't it be great if there was such a book? However, what I've been trying to do is not write a core text for one specific module, but write an introduction to the diverse and growing field of object-based learning for anyone interested. This then brings me to the question of who the book is for. Throughout the writing process, I've had 3 core audiences in mind. Firstly, learners, and in the first instance, undergraduate and postgraduate students who are working with objects, museums and collections or material culture as part of their studies. But in parallel to learners, university and perhaps even school educators have been on my mind too, especially those who are seeking ideas or inspiration on how to embed working with objects and collections within their teaching. Whether that's for one single object-based class, a trip to a museum, or an entire course that focuses on objects and materials throughout. Lastly, I've also been mindful of professionals and volunteers working as educators in museums and heritage contexts to provide them with some fresh ideas for getting learners of all ages and background excited about the objects in their collection. The book is structured in 3 parts. The first provides a context for the study of objects, both in formal learning environments and in museums and other heritage settings. This includes a theoretical background to object-based learning and a history of collections, also addressing the frequent colonial entanglements of museums. The second part focuses on a range of specific approaches that can be taken to work with, research and understand material objects. These include material-focused, anthropological, archaeological and psychosocial perspectives. The third part focuses on how we may communicate with and through objects to the wider world, especially by exhibiting them in different ways. This includes a focus on both physical and digital object displays, as well as a discussion on the ethical considerations when working with objects and materials in a public-facing way. Each chapter is richly illustrated and contains a range of practical exercises and case studies. Finally, please remember that thanks to UCL Press's open access model, the book is freely accessible online, so you can start reading it straight away. I hope you find it both interesting and useful, and I look forward to you joining me on the object-based learning journey.